Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. I gotta work on my bird sounds because I see a lot of signs for birds. The car that just drove by said call CAW. And yesterday I saw a bird, and then next to it was eagle, and then recently I saw a hawk as well. Puffin is another bird that comes. Crow, of course, crow is a staple in my life. Owl as well. So the bird messages to Yay 47. Spurs probably happy like, yay nigga. That motherfucking niggas is talking. That niggas, the king, Juniper King, is talking. Yeah, because I have my moments where I just have to go into my cave. I have to go into hermit mode. A lot of things happen when I'm alone. I still think about this one song. I don't know what this song is called, but at one point he's like, I do weird shit when I'm alone. And I share some of that weird shit with y'all. And it shouldn't be weird because it's very healing. It's very, very amazingly healing. I can show y'all things that y'all can do for free. That'll change your life. And you're more than welcome to take my advice and go for that ride yourself. Because my advice is not to do anything I do specifically. It's really just to go within and to release all shame, to release all guilt, to tap into your pleasure. And I used to say this with a Piscean twin of mine years and years ago. Damn, I look back and I was so sure of myself, and there's a good reason why I was so sure of myself, because I was speaking truth, And there's so many different layers to that truth, but orgasmic living is what I spoke about years and years ago. And it's accessible to whoever wants it. That land of milk and honey, the beauty that we see out in nature, them waterfalls, them yoni images. A really amazing soul family did a live talking about yoni and womb healing, and I love how they talk about the Sanskrit meaning of the word yoni, and how everybody has a womb. So womb healing is for everyone. And I've been healing my womb, and I've been feeling out of place because you don't see beings that look like me doing womb work. So the only people that I saw doing similar things to me were women and trans women and certain non-binary people, as well as certain men. But predominantly, it's a feminine thing. So feeling so out of place, like maybe there's something wrong with me, but I know that it was the truth. And of course, as time goes on, so I'm grateful for technology because I'm able to connect with people from all around the world. I'm able to put into practice all the spiritual things, all the esoteric teachings that I've learned over the years, and see that they are real. And I'm not just taking somebody's word for it. I'm not just reading a book, which I have, but I actually went out there and experienced it for myself. So much so that I've been able to also show it to others, to be that messenger, to be that rainbow bridge. We are in Pride Month, People like me back in the day, we were revered for being a bridge to the spiritual realm, We are known to have access to portals, and essentially I did my numerology and come to find out I'm a walking portal, I'm a master manifester. People come around me, and if they really fuck with me, shit will work out for them. Like that one movie, Good Luck Chuck. And it's a good thing that you don't have to be penetrated for your magic to work, It's not always about physical penetration. So, but yeah, the powers that be have always known the power of those of us who do not fall neatly into the gender binary. A gender binary, again, the gender binary and heteronormativity, capitalism, patriarchy, whatever, there's so many different names to call it. The things that have been normalized that are not normal, because if these normalized things were so normal, the world wouldn't be where it's at right now. Human beings are effectively enslaved in so many fucking ways. And the people that hold the majority of us in bondage do not adhere to their own rules. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, a lot of religious institutions, they'll talk about the 10 Commandments, But they be stealing from their own people. They be lying to their own people. They be abusing their own people. You already know what be happening to the children. And they take a bunch of good things and turn them around. And they love to do this continuously. They love to take the truth and just inverse it in our faces, you know? Like they take a loving God and turn him into a capitalist, a conqueror, a war god. Jesus came out and tried to tell us otherwise. And the thing is, all of the words of Jesus is right there. The words of Buddha, Krishna, right there. Somehow humans ignore all that because we lose our critical thinking and we start to go against each other, where all these prophets, all they did was do their best to bring us together. So it's time for us to connect to the prophets within us. So when you see 333, the number 33, just know that number 33, 3333 has to do with the ascended masters. So all the ascended masters, male, female, no, non-gender, whatever it may be. Some of these prophets were able to gender bend. So there's nothing new under the sun, but also everything is new at the same time. It's a beautiful existence that we're living in. It's time for us to truly embrace it, to embrace ourselves, because that's ultimately any fear that we have. It's the fear of ourselves. Any fear of the unknown is the fear of the parts of ourselves that we have yet to explore. And why not jump in now while it's hot? And I mean the good kind of hot, not the hellfire hot, because that don't exist.